on, everyone? So decided to make it out here to TX2K. It's been kind of a time crunch to get here, so I haven't been really posting anything or videoing or anything. Finally made it out here. Got here late. Tech was supposed to stay open at like 7 p.m. Got here around 6:15. Got over there and they said that they closed it down a little early. I don't know why, but hey, we're here. So we're here. This is Wednesday morning. Tech opened at 7 a.m. Got over here at 7:30. Got the car warmed up and went to go get teched in for roll racing. So yeah, no, everything went good past tech. Now we're going to just kind of sit back and wait. The driver's meeting's at 9, so waiting for that. Once driver's meeting's done, they got test and tune today from 10 to 2. I don't know, I might just make, just one pass or two passes. I don't know, just, do a health check of everything, make sure everything's good. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna do today. I don't know if we're gonna try anything or what, but qualifying's tomorrow. They used to do it all in one day, but they're doing it 2 days now, I guess. And then they're gonna do drag racing after that, and then I'm here with Boyd. I'm gonna help them with that qualifying, and they got a couple days worth of qualifying. But yeah, so just stay updated. We're gonna go ahead and just get the car ready, check tire pressure, just the minimal stuff, and then go from there. Hopefully we can do a consistent 200s, kind of be competitive, and go from there. But yeah, we're here at TX2K. Shit. All y'all are worried about a freaking street car, 200 plus street car. Look at this. Look, $39.75. Everybody worried about a 4,000 pound street car. It's ridiculous. It's crazy, Some people have it, some people don't, you know what I'm saying?
Just one more action factor being applied. 198.8 the right after stop. 204. 104.58 miles an hour. Hell yeah.
The speed trap at 61.98 and we'll go 200.
Oscar Morales, Cameron Fisher. Fisher driving the Mustang left side, and he will not get a good run on this one. 70.78, but he's going to leg it anyway. 205.61 miles an hour, and he is going to not be a happy camper when he gets the time slip.
What's going on, everybody? So yesterday was a little rough. Didn't have time to really, do any videos or anything. Kind of just crunched for time. The timing here is a little off. It's hard to have any downtime for anything. So I had some issues with the tune-up. Man, something with the rolling anti-lag. It had like a speed limiter on it, so it was only limiting me to like 198, and it was shutting the car down. So the first test of 2 passes, 198. Everything else looked good. I didn't really know what it was until I sent the log off to Junior at Lund Racing, and he found out what the issue was. He kind of told me that they're fighting some issues with that, but he had some workaround to kind of make me do another test and tune pass to kind of make it work. Did some more troubleshooting, figured that out, loaded up the old tune, one of the old tunes in it, and tried it out. Got it all good. The next pass freaking went 204, I think like 204.6 or 0.7, something like that. So the car did good there. And then yeah, just came back to the pits, just kind of hung out, and then now I'm helping out, helping Boyd with his car. He had some hiccups, but I'm sure you'll see it in his YouTube video. But nah, man, so today woke up early, qualifying, went ahead and I tried something different, loaded up another tune in it to see if it works. Made sure the car was good, checked over everything, and yeah, just went out there. It was real hot. I mean, the DA is getting up hot and heavy now. The lines are long. There was a wreck so we had to wait a long time in the pits. So finally got up there, you know, first qualifying pass, you know, a little nervous, right, because first time in a long time that, and I don't know how many qualifying passes I'd have. So went up there, did my burnout, and then went up to the line and took off. I hit the anti-lag around 60 miles an hour. I figured I have a lot of room for, you know, air, but seems to come find out I went ahead and hit it too early. I hit it too early in front of the start flags. Ended up, you know, going 70.4 miles an hour instead of actual 69. So this year they implemented something new, like I've mentioned before, where you cannot go over 70. If you go over 70.1, you're DQ'd. So that run was aborted, but I went ahead and I think I was going 70.4. I ended up going 205.7 that pass. So I mean, it was a good A to B pass. Everything worked good. Came back over here, got the car cooled off, and just had some issues, a couple other issues with everything. Well, not everything, but just one little problem. But ended up fixing it. They had another wreck. So that was a lot of downtime. So I was waiting for them to get done with their downtime, and finally got the car cooled off and went up there to in staging lanes. Once again, staging lanes were long. Had a hot minute to wait, but you know, made sure there's plenty heat in the system, heat in the motor. I wanted to play super safe because it was we only had like 10 minutes left of qualifying, so I wanted to just make at least a good qualifying pass. So went up there, started real late, and I started like 50 miles an hour. It was real low, but ended up making, you know, A to B pass. Everything went good except for the end. I went 202, and the parachute didn't deploy, so that was fun. Ended up being the needle got stuck. So this little needle right here, the pin, got stuck right here on the fabric. So didn't deploy, and this is, you know, the result of braking from 202 miles an hour in a 4,000 pound car. But shout out to Aerospace, they did a great job of getting me stopped. So love that for me, but didn't have to go in the sand pits or anything. But yeah, so we're done with qualifying. I don't know where I'm at on the ladder. I'll keep you all updated and see where I'm at. They're still qualifying, so we'll see where we're at. Now just kind of look over the car, make sure everything's good. I might change out the brake pads, but overall the car's ready to go. Just look at the logs, and might have Junior look at them, just see what they look like. But everything's good. I'm happy with the car. Just a little sketchy at the end, slowing down. But other than that, yeah, everything's good. Now we're just gonna hit up with Boyd at the drag race and qualifying. Hopefully we kick off a good number and get his car going. So looking forward to that. But yeah, we'll hit up tomorrow with eliminations and see where we're at. Check you out later. Going on, everybody? So here's the final update. We got the semifinals paired up against a nice GTR. I mean, of course, right, it's kind of race car-ish, but you know, it's a really clean GTR, real put together. But there's, for some reason, there's a lot more GTRs in the class than last year. It seems to be. There was quite a bit of Lambos, R8s, and GTRs last year. I think it's just with the new rule, and I don't know exactly what happened, but it seems to be like the GTRs were kind of in the class and knew what to do. But anyway, so we got paired up with the GTR. I know he trapped around 208 to my 202. Well, of course, my fastest trap was like 205, but I know it'd kind of be like a little dogfight. if we got a good, clean race. So I wanted to get lane choice, hopefully. I got, I was going to get lane choice, but at the end of the day, didn't get lane choice. You got lane choice, but I wanted the left lane. I wanted to set the pace, but ended up, I set the pace anyway, so it's kind of, what I wanted. I thought at the time it'd be a good advantage. It come to find out, it really wasn't. But anyways, so yeah, we got paired up, did my burnout, everything was good. The thing is, dude, it was real hot. The track was hot, and the DA was real high. But it is what it is. That's just what the conditions we had to go with. So got paired up, and sure enough, we took off. I set the pace around 65 or so. I looked at the time afterwards, and I think he was around 68, kind of creeping up on me, but that's what it was. I mean, I know those GTRs are kind of hard to kind of stay in a certain mile per hour, but anyways, we were pretty close to, taking off at the same time. He got the hit on me, unfortunately, and when you're making that much power, and every little thing helps, because he probably was 2,000 plus. So when you're making that much power, you can't give the hit to anybody because it's hard to make up. But anyways, yeah, so as soon as he kind of took the hit, he jumped out probably about a car and a half, maybe 2 cars, and just stopped there. So as soon as my car hit full boost, which I was being conservative on the ramp, I should have ramped it in faster, but I wasn't sure about, if the track would take it, without being on traction control or anything, but it is what it is. Well, as soon as my car hit full boost, I stopped to pull, and we just stayed glued there the whole way. I mean, it was a good race. So went through the traps. I went 203 to his 150 or 196. I'm not 100% sure what the mile per hour difference there was, because I wasn't gaining on him and he wasn't pulling away from me. But I think we kind of started a little late, so I think that's probably what happened. But yeah, I mean, it just sucks because this is the 3rd year in a row we went to the semifinals at TX2K. I had high hopes. The next round, I was pretty confident I was going to be racing I think it was an underground Lamborghini, which, that's one thing I've been trying to do for a hot minute. But just didn't get to it, unfortunately. It is what it is. So I got to make now, kind of decide if I want to come back next year and do this again. I told myself I was going to be the last year doing it. But man, I kind of want this trophy. I want this win. I'm the only Mustang out here doing this. I mean, it's kind of cool to see just a freaking old Mustang, beating up on some supercars, or at least trapping what these supercars and GTRs are trapping. But so I'll probably end up making some changes to the car. Well, I'm definitely going to make some changes, but I got to figure out what direction I want to go to. But I'm probably ended up coming back next year and get that #1 trophy. So yeah, we fought some issues this time. It's just little tweaks. Found out that these cars have a speed limiter that's kind of hard to get rid of when you're using the PCM, the rolling anti-lag tune-up on it. But I think I'm gonna kind of work with Junior at Lund Racing and see if I can get this addressed. But I got some workarounds on it and see what I can do to kind of help it better next time. But yeah, it was a good event. It was kind of stressful because the time frame we had, it was not that great with the amount of cars that were going on. The heat was terrible. Yeah, the weather was good. It was hot. The DA's terrible, like I was saying, but it is what it is. If DA sucks for me, DA sucks for everybody else. So it's just kind of equalized the playing field. But had a good time. Next year I do plan on I'm gonna go ahead and just come back out here. It's gonna be different. I still have the old 68 70s on the car. They're pretty much tapped out. The only thing, the big change I had was just the aero on the car. So just change some things, maybe add a little bit more aero and bigger turbos, and that should help. If I need it in the big end to hit the extra scramble, 10 pounds or 15 pounds, whatever needs to. Danger to manifold, hopefully I don't blow the bolts off that thing, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But looking forward to next year. Yeah, so I'll return the car back to the drag race trim, put the skinnies back on it, and just keep on drag racing it. Like I said, this is the first time I've road raced it in the past year. It's been a hot minute. I haven't really done anything on the street or anything, but so it's just kind of, I had to get used to it a little bit, but yeah, just basically like riding a bike, so got back on it, no issue. But yeah, it was a good event. Now I'm helping Boyd out with his car. He has a couple issues we're kind of fighting through, but we're pretty confident of the car making some headway on either resetting the record or just getting a good qualifier and go rounds and hopefully win the event. But yeah, so just stay tuned. We'll see what Boyd does, or hop over to his channel. I'm pretty confident he's gonna make a video also. But yeah, I'm gonna start trying to make some more videos here and there with the track outings and what we do, because it's just hard to keep up with it, whenever you're by yourself and stuff. But I'm gonna try and get these videos going again. But I appreciate all y'all watching and showing the love and all that, which y'all did. So appreciate it. And yeah, y'all stay tuned.